Jimmy absolutely on it. 8 o'clock start time. Bam! 8 o'clock, truck 1 rolled out. Pretty awesome. He was right on time.
Ready to go.
Exactly. Locked and loaded. And the tone is sounded. And these guys down the front section here for lap number 1 are to start their 6-minute clock. 6-minute here today. I think he said in the drivers' meeting 7-minute is what they're going to be running for their qualifiers for the buggies. And we'll see what time we get done. Their whole goal is to get done at a better time than getting done so late in the past. But they're hoping to get done by 9, 10 o'clock or so, which would be nice. You see everybody kind of bundled up out there, long sleeves and long pants. It is quite chilly this morning. I don't know temperature-wise. I have to look and see what Siri tells me this morning, what the local temperature is. But I got to say it was in the 40 degrees or something like that.
We're trying to get our Wi-Fi passwords figured out so that...
sometimes you can say what you want about Apple. Sometimes their stuff's kind of cool.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, exactly. Sometimes, yeah, not so bueno. But sometimes, yeah.
.145 down, 4:15 left to go. Marty Vukasovic out front, currently on a 9:6:14 pace. He's 2 seconds ahead of Jeff Ewing. So we've got a battle on the track coming around here. Not quite sure who these guys are. We'll figure it out as we go, as we try to get all the paint jobs figured out and everything. Got some bumping and banging going on the track here. But Mr. Marty out front on a 9:6:14. Jeff on a 9:6:15, and David Scott into the 3rd place spot on a 9:6:31. Fast lap of the race is going to be Jeff with a 40.7. Three minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. 6-minute qualifiers again today, as Mr. Scotty said earlier.
It's going to make for a great day today, but no warm-up laps for these guys. These guys got to come out of the gate locked and loaded for these. We had a nice chat with Ryan Lutz this morning, Tyler, as he was doing a little live video or something, and he was telling me, I asked him what's the hardest part of the track, things like that, and he said, really, it's depending where he gets stuck standing on the driver's stand. Right. It's having its own challenges. If he's stuck on this side, there are certain challenges in the other side. Joey and the crew did work on the track last night, did a lot of patching because the track definitely got its bit of character. Character is going to be our word of the week for sure as the track changes and things like that. It doesn't blow out. It doesn't get holes. The character comes in and changes and things like that, and that's what they worked on yesterday, and it looks pretty good. They were up here till dark 30 working on Joey and his crew. That's pretty awesome. Big shout out to some people watching this morning. Good morning, Kyle. Ashley, how are you? Jerry, how you doing? Klingby. 5 degrees back home in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's not that cold here, Jerry. I'm happy to say it's, 40 or so degrees here, so it's not bad. Chad Dew's online. Morning, Chad. How are you? Good to have you guys following along. It is exciting to be part here at DNC 2020. Got Jeff Ewing out front. He laid down a hot lap out of this one. 40.7 out of the gate. Leonard had a 42.9 last lap. There's a Marty, 42.6. David Scott, 48.9. David Talley, 44.6. Dennis Gray having a tough lap. 1 minute. Robbie doing his best lap right there, 46.8. couple not making it this one here, not making it for the first round of qualifying. Tyler, when I was listening to the drivers' meeting, Jimmy said 2 of 3 qual points is what they're using for counting for this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Oh, big crash there on the front side.
That seems to happen a lot. Even though it's a straight jump section, these guys come in at an angle, and they kind of go back and forth and hit random hay bales every once in a while.
Really cool with the hay bales out there. Gives it that real kind of motocross, you know, old school motocross. Not now, you know, they got the tough blocks, but, you know, the cool with having all the hay bales and everything. But it's a really neat setup that Joey and the crew has here. Kind of I don't want to really call it a fairgrounds. It's more of a motorsports complex, isn't it, Tyler?
It really is now, yeah. We've got the 2 dirt bike tracks, 2 RC tracks, a BMX track, off-road circle track for big cars. Yeah, all sorts of stuff going on out here. You have a lot of options for what you can do and what you can play with.
This is not a permanent track. They showed up 8-10 days ago or whatever, and it was just flat dirt. This is kind of like a horse arena where they have rodeos or, you know, riding stuff, things like that. And Joey Aaron and the crew just transformed it into the beautiful racetrack. Sad to think that in, you know, 5 days it's going to be back to flat. Same thing we had at Motorama last week. You build a track, and then you got to tear it down right away. But Joey and the guys did a fantastic job. Beautiful track, going to make for a very, very challenging event. No straightaway on this one, and that is going to be interesting. We're kind of trying to figure out where they're going to start. Kind of think they're going to start right here in this middle section that you viewers are watching right now. It's about the only place on a racetrack maybe where they're going to be able to kind of grid them around that S section there, and then through that it's going to be hard to stage. I think they're doing 15 cars. Do you know what the final? I didn't know if they're locking 12 in or 13 or 10 and bumping 5. I don't know. We'll try to get in. I'll go ask Jimmy when I get a chance to find out what the actual lock in, unless Tyler knows.
I don't know, but I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure the overall number is going to be 15. I believe it's probably 12 and 3, but I'm not sure on how many, but I know it's going to be 15 cars.
I would assume that, but you know what happens when you assume. So we got Dave Poland online. How you doing? Joey's checking in from El Paso, Texas. There's a great shot there on the ProTech pit lane cam. See these guys coming in. As heat number 2 coming to a close, Jeff Ewing doing a 9-lap overall time.
And a 6:22.